Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Uh, this is a little bit of a surprise stream. One or two people asked me to go live, so I figured, hey, I'll go live because I was going to end up doing this part off camera because we already put together one arm, and I was just going to do the other arm on my own. But I figured since I'm down here in the shop with all the equipment, I might as well stream it. And we can hang out. I don't expect a big turnout because I never expect a big turnout because I'm a small channel, but I don't expect too many people to show up since it's kind of a surprise last minute stream. And just figured, hey, I might as well at least be able to chat while I'm doing this. So just taking off the last gates of all the pieces. We're almost done with that, and then we just put it together, and then I have to cut out all the hands and put those together. And once we're done with that, I'll probably end the stream and just get it prepared for the 3:30 Central Time show. So my current build that I'm working on off screen, the Thunderbolt by In-Era Plus, has been a very good build. It's a very cool kit. Once again, directions are kind of but there's some good to it. Like it tells you ahead of time what runners to pull and stuff like that. So that's always nice to have. It looks nice so far. I've got the actual mech done, and I just gotta finish the weapons and the backpack. And I actually have all the panel lining done for the mech as well. So once I do the panel lining for the weapons and the backpack, all that's left is the water slide decals, which there's a fair amount of, but I always go through and choose the ones I want to put on. I don't necessarily put them all on because some of them are ridiculously small and in places that you never see and hard to get to. So it's like, what's the point? And right before this stream, I dropped these nippers on the floor, and thankfully, the tip didn't break. I thought for sure it was going to, because it is so small. It's like dropping your cell phone. It's almost guaranteed to crack. It just is what it is. Thankfully, I haven't had either happen so far. Actually, no, I take that back. I did have that with one phone. That sucked. But luckily, during that time, I was ready for a free upgrade. So, hey, I'll take it. All right, just got these pieces down here left to do. I'm trying to do this as best as possible on the middle of the camera so that you get to see everything. Hope everyone is having a good weekend so far. So I was trying to find a place to get the LED, to pre-order the LEDs, and so far it's been a little iffy. I think I'm going to have to wait till it just gets released and maybe pay a little bit more on eBay or get lucky and one of my notifications shows up and I'm there ready. Hey, Beth. So, because right now there's like 3 pre-orders on eBay and they want a ton for shipping. And they're all from China, so I'm kind of like iffy about accepting a pre-order from an eBay store that I'm just not sure of. And then the one store that has it marks it, hey, sugar, great to see you. Marks it as currently first quarter 2015. And I know the batch is supposed to come out sometime between now and October. So I didn't trust that one either. And that kind of happy to see you, Sugar and Beth. Great to see you. So that kind of limited my options. I think I'm just going to have to wait. As much as I'd rather pre-order and have it down, especially since I have the money now from someone. Thanks to that person. They know who they are, and they're a wonderful person that I've gotten to know. So either way, we'll get it when we get it. It's just the how and when. So that's that. Otherwise, I got to start looking for another model or two for these streams. I've got the Voltron left, and then nothing planned after that. So I got to figure out what we're going to make next. And if anyone has any ideas, I'd love to hear them, either in the comment section or in the chat if you're in the chat right now, which I think most of the people that are watching are in the chat currently, which is great. Like I said, I had like one or two people say, hey, go live, and no one else was on that, at least from the ones I follow. So I figured, hey, why not? We could chat about whatever. A little sad about the Brewers. You know, Yelich is out for a season, so disappointed about that. But they did split the series with the Dodgers, so that's pretty awesome. In terms of new models coming out, there really hasn't been much announced. Nothing, at least, that interested me. And a lot of it is premium Bandai, which is only sold in their Bandai store. And you pre-order it, and then it comes when it's ready to be delivered. And the issue I have with them is they don't put them in stores. So all the ones in the past I've missed out on, and if I wanted them, I'd have to pay a fortune. And there's a couple that I would have loved to got. Either they're alternate versions of one that excuse me, of one that I was already or would have loved, you know, one of the ones I, you know, alternate version, one of the ones I enjoy the looks of, or they're just ones that they haven't put out regular, and for some reason they made them premium Bandai instead. And so all the old ones, if I can find them, are on eBay for like double the price that they paid on the Bandai store. And it's not like they couldn't print out a ton of them. Geofencing, huh? I've heard about that before. I forget, you know, what I learned about it, obviously, so I'll have to look it up again, but interesting. Sorry, I dropped the piece, so I had to pick it up because I have butterfingers. Actually, because of a disorder I have, sometimes my fingers just don't work like I would like them to work. So I tend to drop pieces a lot. But it's also one of the reasons I do this, because it keeps my hands going and I guess like an exercise almost. All right. Have a great rest of the day, Beth. If I don't see you, have a great weekend. So, as I was saying about P Bandai, or Premium Bandai, they have the molds. They could print out pretty much as they want, and a lot of them would sell great in retail. And there's no reason why it shouldn't be on retail. But instead, you gotta hope that you see it in time and you get it. Right now, they have one that I'm not really interested in, and like it's 8 billion different forms or like equipment packs, and I'm just not interested in that one. But I think there was one other one I was kind of interested in. But yeah, kind of disappointing at the moment. And they're rather slow to be releasing stuff lately. I don't know if they're working on all the like molds for like a next generation of master grades, and or they're just busy making reprints. I don't know. I'd be curious. But yeah, there's been like a bunch of high grades, but I don't think there's been much in terms of master grade. I guess the full mechanic got a couple, I believe. I'll have to look at the list to make sure that I'm not completely misreading. Anyway, anyone's free to ask questions in the chat or in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them to my best. If I don't know the answer, I will research it and try to get you the best answer possible. Because I don't know everything about this hobby, because I'm only like 2 months and a week into it. But if you've seen in my community page how many I've built, you'd be kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised how many I've built and how big. There are a lot of bigger builds. I don't really show off my real grades. All right, time to start building. And let's see here. Not this. Which looks like, if I remember correctly, this goes in like so. Oop, see, it's fingers again. Yep, just like that. And then this goes in the back way, it looks like. Is it? No, it goes in this way. Like so. And finally, this one comes in. Right now we're building the shoulder area. And just gotta see. Looks sometimes the look of the piece confuses. All right, there it is. I just had to look at the actual pieces, which should be a given. But I still make plenty of little mistakes or take a little bit extra time. All right. This goes like so. One thing I hope with these videos is that anyone building it could possibly look at my streams and be like, oh, okay, that's how that goes. Or they can ask in the comment section. And I'm actually fairly fast because I'm a small channel, so I don't get many comments. And I try to answer them as fast as possible. So between the video and hopefully my memory, I can remember anything that you possibly had a question about. At least that's what I hope. This goes over it like so. Come on. You just not gonna click, make the clicky sound. I like when you make the clicky sound. Hey, Fixa, hope you're doing well. If you feel like coming up and chatting, the stream or a link is in your Discord. But I know you're probably tired still, because you worked that crazy late shift. All right. Let's see. We got these two. So this one is not like so. Nope, that's way. So like this. Anyways, nothing really new with me. Stream went all right yesterday. Nothing too exciting. Well, I keep thinking it's Saturday. It's actually Friday, isn't it? Today's Friday. Someone want to boop him? He must be bored. Otherwise, I'll take care of it. Let's see. Guess I have to take care of it. Boop. There we go. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Yada, yada. I don't put up with that type of language and drama. So, bye. We got these. This one has one still uncut. I can't believe I thought it was Saturday already. It is Friday. Ugh. So yeah, always. Let's see, how does this work? All right. I think we've let him know enough already. Yeah. Some people just can't have nice things. I see. Okay, never mind. Pulls back off. Okay, but it's over, Fixa. He's gone. We can relax and have fun. Well, yeah, and he's not going to get attention here either. That's why he was booped and gone. Give him attention, he'll come here with 8 billion socks and have to boot him. I'm sorry you're in a crap mood. How can I make your mood better today? I actually woke up feeling kind of lightheaded today, but I wanted to get this done so I can get other things done. All right, Fixa, boop that one. Yep, thank you. You'll eventually run out of socks or steam. But whatever he's going to be, whatever he's going to be, I'm not going to let it affect me. I really need to get that part separator for stuff like this. Ah, I broke a peg. Thank you. Yeah, we're especially going to get rid of that one because it was a dox. So, yeah. But keep doing you. It's just kind of sad. What I recommend to people like that is they find a hobby to enjoy. And you know what? Maybe even stream it. You know, you do that. I might actually even watch because this is good for your mental health. It gives you something to do and get out of your head. And now I gotta glue that one. Actually, it stayed pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna have to glue that. All right. Not gonna worry about gluing that down. Now we got the opposite side. Put that in there like so. So because I do these models so often, the tips of my finger are basically calloused and numb at this point. It is so, it's kind of a weird feeling. So yeah, that's kind of we get called modeler's fingers. I don't know, unless someone else comes up with a better name. Hey, Fixa, if you're still here, could you delete those last couple of messages you wrote? I just worry that someone, a family or kid, is in the watching and might see that in the chat, and they don't need to see stuff like that. Greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to keep this channel as clean as possible for everyone to enjoy. All right, this one goes underneath, it looks like. Yeah, I understand the broke thing. It is. Money is always a stress. No matter how much you have or how little you have, it will always be a stress in life. And it's just unfortunate. So, and unfortunately, wow, that was quick. And unfortunately, with, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was going to say, with my bipolar, I tend to spend more than I should. It's just a thing that happens. And I forgot to step in this, didn't I? Yep, way long ago. Way to go, Josh. So now I got to figure out how to take this apart or get it how it's supposed to be. So this should be like this. It's supposed to go in this first one. So I always have to be careful about my spending because I'll get times where it's just this crazy urge and you can't stop it. But sucks, but it's life. Well, I'm not going to be able to take this apart to do this. Going to have to improvise in some way. Oh, that one got on. Excellent. That's one on. Now we just need the other one, which goes down here. And I should be able to pinch it enough to get it in. Connie, I would have let you stay in the chat if you would have been nice. You know, anyone is really welcome as long as they play nice. And because of the way you're going, I skipped a few steps in my usually blocked plan. There we go. See, works out nice. And just had to get rid of all of them. You made me do that, Connie. So, you know what? I'm even going to be respectful and say Rebel instead of Connie from now on. Just to take that little extra high road. Oh, my sister's dog is awake. As we can hear that barking. My goodness. He is going nuts today. Oh, it's because he's got class today. That's why. That would be why. If it goes in this way. Yep, seems to fit in perfectly that way. Anyways, so this is, I would say this is equal to like a like one of the Bandai Gundam master grades. That's what I would compare it to, I believe. This goes in. So it's very nice. That's right. In this one, you have to wait for the other stuff, which I haven't cut out yet. I should have done that, but oh well. When that stuff comes, or once I cut those stuff, these will stay in place better. That one fits nicely. Let's see here. Then there's this. And where is this gray piece that I'm forgetting about putting? Oh, it's up here. That's right. It is up here, like so. Come on. The good old pressure, but don't break. There we go. All right. Really wish this stayed on better till you get the other stuff on. But it is what it is. All right. Now we got to cut out the last couple pieces for the arm because they were on a different page. So we're looking for F2, C5, and A2. We got those. That's F2, but I believe, I don't know, let's see here. So we got A2, 1 and 2, which are up here, so we're good for that one. C5, we're looking at 4. And that one's cut out, so there must be another. Yep, here it is. C5. Sometimes there's double of the runners. And 4 is right there. And now, so that's done. F2, I'm guessing there's another runner because this is pretty empty. 22, 23. Nope, nope, they're right there. All right, we got all the runners we need for these steps. So first we need these. Bring out the double-bladed cheap nippers that you get in any beginner pack that work great for cutting the pieces out of the runner. So that was 23, and this is 22. We're just going to cut out all the pieces now. And then we're going to have a billion hands to put together. I think we have like 6 pairs. So it's just going to be cutting, cutting, and cutting. I was going to make a joke, but it would have been inappropriate. So not going to make that joke. All right. Oh, we need B. I got to find B real quick here. This is B. B10. I cut out both already, huh? Oh, because I put it on already. Duh. Anyways, let's get 1 and 2 off of here, and then we can cut these down, sand if we need to, and then put them on. I always try when I cut the pieces, put them as they're seen on the pick. Like, this is the left, or this is the one that's on the left side of the picture, this one's on the right side of the picture, which matches this here and here. You got that down here. And then you have these two. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut and put them on right after done we're cutting it. Instead of cutting all the pieces. And so let me give that a try. I might try to do that for the rest of the build if I don't pre-cut or something. Well, I try to cut out the pieces and put them on the board before we get them, or before the stream, so that it's one less step you have to worry about watching, and it's a rather boring step. So yeah, this goes here. That dog is so loud in the morning when he's getting excited for class, because he knows he's going to class and he loves going to class. And one of the things they teach him in obedience class is barking. But he's eventually going to be kind of a service dog for my sister. She's going to go through all the classes and send him somewhere for a week or two, or however long it takes for the classes or to get trained. So we'll see. This one goes here. So let's put it on properly. All right, so we got it like that. And we're still like this. And that one is still loose. But I believe these nice ones, you gotta sand that. These nice ones will, we have to sand that a little bit too. We're going to, they're going to hold that piece down. So these are very well designed. I'm actually rather impressed. I'd love to hear how they come up with the mechanical design of how the pieces are going to fit, where they need pegs, how they need to be cut out, you know, how they blend the colors to make it as close to the show. But really, just how they get like You know, because they start basically, well, I want to say they start from complete scratch, but they, what they do is they, sorry, trying to do this as I talk. Yeah, it's on this side. Uh, you know, I guess when they're making a certain series to go through the initial molding, you know, design the inner mechanics. Yeah, some of them already kind of like have been created, you know, pretty much the same way since probably the 90s or so. This is the general theory of it, but they've definitely improved upon it each, you know, every couple of years. And I'm curious just how they go through and do all that, you know, to know what goes where on these, where to put the pegs, the scale and the detail that they put into them. Just be interesting to see. That's just me though. I'll have to look for that on YouTube, and if I find something, I'll post it. There is a video of Adam Sandwich or Adam Savage from Mythbusters building a perfect raid. Of course, they start him out on a perfect raid, and he's like, "Wow, this is amazing how detailed it is." I'm like, "Yep, that's a perfect raid for you." Would be nice to get one of those, but never mind. I am happy doing the ones I do. And to do them with you guys is extra fun. And we have 6 people watching. It's great to have all of you on this Friday morning, not Saturday morning, while I build this. That doesn't look right. Try this side. It's a little better as far as it goes in. These like wrist areas are rather unique. I like how it slides like that. This goes on here like so. And then there'd be various hands, and then when connecting it to, that doesn't seem, or oh wait, yeah, that is right. Okay, so it turns this way. So then we have both of our hands. This would go in here like so, and then you'd have that would be the look. And if you really want a good look, it would be like that. And then we put hands on it. Pretty neat, I think. All right, we got lots of hands to build. We'll put all this to the side. I'll have to, when I'm done with this, I'm going to get those sprayed so that I can panel line them. And these don't have stickers. So by the time we finish the build, other than maybe having to spray a weapon or two, actually, I think the dragons last. So, but you'll see the general part of it, and then I'll show it after it's completely panel lined. But for the most part, like it will be fully completed. All right, we got a billion parts for a billion hands. We need the C5s. Okay, B, that's C5. All right, let's go make some hands. I'm going to cut them out with my single bladed to try and reduce time. And we got 6 for each side. So let's just do this real quick. Make this easy on myself. Totally not long enough, but it'll do. Do that. And we'll do the same for the other side real quick. That way I can cut them all out and not have them get mixed up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just got to go down. So we got our 6 for that side. And now we're going to make the 6 for the other side. This is just something I do personally. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this but I also don't see them cutting out. They either cut out all the parts and put them into a bin, or they come out when they need to use them. So I don't know many people that do it this way that I do. I don't think I've seen a live stream where anyone does this, but I'm going to. It works for me. All right. Get the number side. And next one. See here. There we go. 1. We need 3. All these thumbs. I hate hands for all these models. The reason being is these thumbs are a pain to put on. And we got 8 and 12. So 8. Work with me here. That's all right. Got 8. Not so worried about getting these sanded because you can barely see them most of the time. They're usually holding a weapon and they got something on the side. And then we need 12. 12. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 12. 12 are on all 4 of those. So we're going to cut those out straight. Do that like so. So what do people have going on today? So we got those. The other 2 are 18, so we're just going to cut those out too while we're going down this row. And I imagine it's the same on the other side, so we're going to get those ones as well. It's going through here nice and fast. Turn this around. Put these like so. And the last 2. All right, we got those. Now we can go back to just cutting the pieces one at a time. So it looks like 1 is all the way down 2. So we're just going to cut those up as well. Let's go down the row. So and I put 2 of them on that. I was wondering why I was missing 1. There we go. And I'm guessing 2 is on the other side. Little mishap cut there. I'm going so fast. All right. So now I'm going to have to clean up some of these. The only problem about going fast on all these is sometimes you have to clean up the side or that one's good. That one's good. Good, good, good. Yeah, we got to sign that down a little bit. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well and enjoyed the stream. If you are, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscription and also notification, because sometimes I do these surprise streams. But you always have I don't really ever delete builds except for one I had to delete. Or actually two, because I had one that was just a bad day as well. But if they have decent content and nothing really affects it, then it will definitely stay on. I'm going to try today to get the Sky Defender playlist up fully and in an order so that all you have to do is hit play. That is one of my plans for today. All right, so now we're actually to the different hands. So now we need 15. Come on. There we go. 15. We need 21. 21. Thing gets stuck in there. 21. Next one is 17. You have to sand down the sides of these. Then we got 5 and 10. So 5 is here. And these are the ones that hold the weapons in. Oh, almost cut the wrong one. 10. I'm not sure what I'm going to have them hold yet. I got to look at the weapons when I build them, and then I'm going to kind of decide. I kind of want to go with a spear, especially to stay with the whole motif of, or with the series. Because with Baki, I also did the spear. So I think the majority of them come with, oh, not that one yet, 9. There's 9. Come with a spear or a sword. At least most of them do. And this being a sea, from the sea, it would make sense to have him have the spear trident. But the sword also looks really cool. I might try to have him hold both. We'll see how that looks. There we go. And then 11 and 4. Sometimes these nippers don't want to work for me. All right, there we go. Now it's just, where's C5, right? Yep. Good old C5. Gonna stand up for a bit. Just got to cut all these out. These go like, if you had, with your hand, if you had the armor, it would go on this side. And that is something that's kind of, it's one of those standards in pretty much any mech, is to have this type of piece over the hand. Partially because of the mechanics of the hand. Oh, I'm not going to like that. That's going to be a pain to cut out. I have to cut it out 6 times. So, yep. Lots of cutting. Nothing too exciting. I've talked about in the past, if you're new, I recommend getting a high grade model and like a $8 to $10 starter kit on Amazon and giving it a try. You never know, you might really enjoy it. People say they don't have the patience. I can tell you, I lack patience completely. And somehow I'm able to do these. So I would say never doubt yourself. And if it looks like something you'd like to do, then do it. Or find another hobby and challenge yourself. Start out with a basic kit or basic whatever for your hobby. Don't go too crazy with hardware and all that type of stuff. And just have fun. All right, just need 1 second to stretch these legs before I sit back down. Oh, I pinched a nerve in both thigh muscles. And so after sitting for a while, the thighs cramp and then turn like a searing hot pain, which sucks. But I've been pushing through it and hasn't been completely awful. All right, we got our thin file. Is that can be thin enough for this? Nope. We got to break out the knife for each and every one of these. So this is going to be tedious. It turned out all right so far. I might say so myself. Come on. Nice little bit. I think that's good enough. All right, so we're going to put together our first set of hands. So we take this piece and the finger, and we put that in there like so. And everything goes into here. Like, let's see here. And it goes in there like so. But yeah, these are pretty standard hands of how they're built. There's some different ones, but for the most part, they're all the same. So we got that, and we put this on. And then there we have it. It's first left hand. And it's not a grip hand, it's just a closed fist one. I will use that one usually when I'm doing something with, like, if I'm using a one-handed weapon and like the shield is attached to the wrist, or not the to the forearm, which it is a lot of times, and so I'll just have that empty, and I'll have the, yeah, I poked myself. Uh, I'll usually put the fisted one on it instead of you'll see these like kind of just have the hand out and open, which works for some poses, especially like martial arts type poses. Perfect for those. Now we just try to open this up here. My knife work's getting a little better till I stab myself. And one day I'll cut myself on this, because every hobbyist eventually cuts themselves on a hobby knife. It's like a rite of passage. It's just how bad it is. Well, I might have already had that rite of passage because I cut my thumb open pretty deep with the tweezers. I was trying to pry a piece out of it was out of like a kind of like socket. Oh, these are bad. I didn't cut these at all. This is gonna be some boring, tedious work. I think I'm just going to demonstrate a couple of these hands, and then I'm going to do the rest off of stream, because otherwise, end of the stream will be kind of boring for like the next half an hour. And I'm trying to save my StreamYard free hours for now, but we'll build this one. So let's see here. Let me start with this. All right, where did our finger go? Or did I not cut out the fingers? I did not cut out the fingers. All right, I think I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to lay out the two legs. So, till next time, have a great day. I'll be. Oh, my stupid chat wasn't updated. I want to. Okay, I'm going to go through real quick. Let's see here. Let's see what's in the chat. Brian Wright, it was great to see you. Save your money and get the perfect grade MK2. Just get your feet wet, $150. If I'm going to spend $150, I think I'll get the Gundam Weed Zero Custom. It's a little older, but I think I'd like that one more. The reason why it's not just one, well, it was updated. Okay, so the reason, I'm just going to keep going since there's actually chat. The reason why they don't do full like hands is because they it's too big for the mold. Like, it wouldn't look right somehow. I forget the exact what would cause it to be hard for it to do in one mold, but there is a reason for it. All right, so I believe Let me double check. Well, 6 of them are 1. Which one is the 6? Or 3? Okay. The 6 is number 3. Right, so and someone's starting laundry down here. No, that's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. So let's see here. All right, there we go. So that's the fingers for this one. And and the finger for this side is number 4. Strange how they did that. Sometimes I question how they do some of these things. It's like number 4 on this side, and on this one it's number 3. All right. Oh well, whatever. All right. And yeah. All right. Just checking the chat to see if it's moving at all, because I don't want to miss anything like I was. This one. In like that. And then we just do that. Let's see. It's always this way. And the oh, I see. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're building this Aurora with the pre-built frame, but it's going to be awesome. You know, I was kind of like a big about pre-built frames, but I must say I've kind of opened up to the idea, as it's weird that they have it backwards like that. All right. Anyways, oh, I gotta cut that down. Hey Casper, great to see you. It's weird because, or what was I saying? The metal frames. At first, I was kind of like, you know, it's reducing my build, which I want them. You want the maximum out of that you can get out of your build. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. So it's weird when, or I was very against it there. Getting my thought back straight. It was weird how after these, which have metal parts, I kind of looked at it. I'm like, it's the same as if I had the whole metal frame. It's just in that one, the metal frames together. And from what I read, the most part, you end up taking it apart anyways, which then takes it apart to where, where this is at. So it's not that big of a difference. And yeah, that's how it goes. And I'm missing a piece, so it's right there. So yeah, that is. So I have changed my mind on the whole metal frame. Now I don't. It's not something I look at and go, nope, I don't want to do those anymore. I think my dad's watching the stream because he commented, or he, not in the chat, but he sent me a text. I don't know, or it might be on something that I showed him later or earlier. I cut that. I'm just gonna take the hand off and do it the easy way. Always work smart, not harder. And that's what everyone teaches you in life. And do we listen? Sometimes. And sometimes we just make things harder for ourselves without even realizing it. Come on. Here we go. Got that one. This one's going to be a knife, I think. These hands are tedious. And we are at the hour mark. But we have a lot of people on, so I think I'm just going to stay. As long as people are on and people are chatting, I see no reason not to keep going. And now I just got to find, oops, sorry. It's real close to, the camera's like right above this and down low. So it's really, I bump it easily at times. And there it is. All right. Let's see if this fits now. Much better. Turn this. And it goes in like so, or keep that like that. Now we gotta cut these out. Don't know why I just didn't do them all at the same time. You know what? I can get it. Wow. This will be easier than I thought. So let me just get all these right away. So I hope everyone's having a good end of the week. And it's not Saturday like I thought it was. Because I would have, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done if it was different, different between Friday and Saturday. Not like the schedule changes at all. Even though this whole morning thing seems to be kind of popular. Been one of my higher streams that I've had in a while. So I don't know. I'm still working out the hours thing, which I know some people are kind of like just pick hours, but I really want to figure it out so that I can have a set schedule for the most part. Yeah, I'll still do these random streams, but to have something where it's all set would be nice. Come on. All right. This anonymous message from a friend. There we go on that one. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell with the white if there's something sticking out. When you're fill building, there were times I had to watch videos like these to figure out how to do whatever it is I was having trouble with. Yep, same here. And also just to learn techniques. I'm big on watching YouTube videos just to even get the techniques down. And I still watch them to get like different techniques. I've actually watched my own stream one time to find a missing piece. That was, and you know what? It worked. I was able to find it because of that. I actually had shut down the stream early because I was missing that piece and I was frustrated. And I looked and I couldn't find it. But then I rewound the stream, saw me cut the piece, and saw it where I ended up. Actually, it wasn't even a piece. It was a full runner. There was a smaller runner, and I couldn't find it. And so I had to look at the camera, and I found where it was based off the camera. So just that alone, helps. I did lose a piece last night for the build I'm currently working on. So I had to make a makeshift piece because it was a part that goes inside one of the inside the railgun, and it basically uh, inserts connects to the there. It connects to like a support that goes to the forearm, and so I need to. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Someone needed something, and you know how it is, real life. All right, let's finish building these arms. Yeah, I'm going to trim a lot of these sides, but that won't take long. We could do it per hand. So we just got to get it in like so. And there you go. You have like a hand that's like this. So you can kind of put it out like you're using some type of like, sometimes you see that in martial arts where they're like, oh, type thing. And I just realized you can't really see me do that from a frontal view. And the thing is, for the perfect grade, Ryan, if I were to get one, I really want to get the uh, a stray red frame Kai that is being released this month. It just looks so cool, and it's calling my name. But I'm trying to be good. But if suddenly that is the next build, we know I failed at resisting my urge to buy a perfect grade. But the fact that it would be a new perfect grade, oof, that that makes it that makes me really want to get it. And I promise not to or I promised myself I was going to bring up the donation link, but I'll just bring it up the one time per stream. There is a donation link at the top of the screen. Any donations I do get are greatly appreciated, but never expected. And all the funds that go from that go to building or buying Gundams to build on stream. So even jump the line if there's ones that I've purchased for the live streams. So there we go. This is one of the holding hands. So it's got a little uh, like a plastic piece that's pointing out that will clip into the weapon. It's a left hand, so it's probably going to either clip like a sword. I don't see it holding the spear in the left hand. At least unless you want to make him left-handed, which you can do. Nothing's stopping you. That's the beautiful thing about models. You can do whatever you want to them. And weird, that one's at an angle. Were they all at an angle? No, this is the only one. Oh, two of them are at an angle. Interesting. And this one is really loose, but it also, I might have to put some glue in there. Let's see, because I don't think this is going to hold it in or anything. It's just the outside. And I put it the wrong side. Wow, this whole one is loose. Yeah, that's going to fall out. I hate putting glue on these type of things, or cement, but it's necessary at times. So let's put a little bit on like so. A little bit in there. And push it in. And just hold it in for a little bit. With a little bit of pressure, not too much. Just like 10 seconds or so. Should be enough for it to at least start the bond. Yep, see? Well, too early. I tried. What can I say? All right, we're going to get a little bit more in there. We can get some in there. And we're going to get some in this pocket as well. This Tamiya stuff, you know, it's pretty cheap and it lasts forever. Like I've had this for quite some time. I've probably built 10 models with this type of stuff. And yeah, you don't use it often because they're snap builds, but you still use it. And let's see if I can show a picture. It's about maybe a fifth of the way used, and it's like 10 or 12 bucks, even if it's that. Well worth it. So do that and that. Start on these. I don't know if we're going to finish these on stream, as I may have to go because I'm needed for something. But we'll see how far I can go. Yeah, that. Push this in. When I first was doing these, I could not do a hand to save my life. Come on. There we go. Hey, 13 Keens. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing the hands to finish up the arms from yesterday. I had to do, I want to say, the left arm. So now I'm doing the, finishing the, I'm just doing all the hands now. And it's not too hard to get them done. For the most part, I've gotten all the pieces cut down. And we're just gonna, we know how to do these enough now that you can just blitz through them. Let's see. It goes that way. Nice and easy. Then squeezy. And that goes like that. Once it goes in the hole. And finally, that goes down like so. 4 more hands. One thing I'll say about this hobby is there are times where you do a lot of repetitive actions. Just like right now, doing all these hands. Another example is fin funnels, like we had with the Star Destroyer, or not Star, the Sky Defender, and I've had with other ones like the High New Gundam. I've never gotten the New Gundam, which has them as well. I've always preferred the look of the High New. And if you're looking for the best real grade, my recommendation will always be the High New Gundam. It is just, it just works just perfect. It's a great experience all around. It's not too hard, but it's massive. It looks great. Just outstanding. So, come on. So it goes, I don't know. I'm going to say it goes like that. These are some weird looking hands for some of these poses. So, but yeah, hope everyone's having a good Friday. To sleep. I apologize greatly. My my phone went to sleep, and so when it went to sleep, the video cut out. So I'm just gonna finish this last one, and then I'm probably gonna have to edit a little bit of the stream, which, if you know me, I don't do editing, but I'm gonna have to figure it out for this one, as it was a pretty big. There was a pretty big gap there, and I don't know why sometimes it goes to sleep. I'm not doing anything to make it go to sleep. So I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. And there we go. It's down in there. There we go. All 6 hands, or all 6 pairs of hands. So I want to thank you all for watching. Take care of yourself. I'll be back on at 3:30 Central, so 4 hours from now. And until then, take care of yourself and have a great day. Bye.